Hi, I'm Elon Musk. Most people know me for rockets and electric cars. But my journey didn't start with success. It started with struggle. I was born in Pretoria, South Africa in 1971. As a child, I was quiet, shy, and deeply curious. Books became my best friends when people didn't understand me. I read science fiction, physics, philosophy, anything I could find. School wasn't easy for me. I was bullied badly. One day, I was pushed down the stairs and beaten unconscious. Pain can break you, or it can build you. For me, it built resilience. Instead of fighting people, I focused on ideas. At 12 years old, I coded my first video game, and I sold it for $500. That was the first time I realized I could create value. At 17, I left South Africa. I wanted to go where innovation was happening, so I moved to North America with almost nothing. I worked small jobs. I lived simply. I wasn't chasing comfort. I was chasing opportunity. I studied physics and economics. Physics teaches you to think from first principles. That means breaking problems down to fundamentals. I've used that thinking style my entire life. I didn't want a normal career. I wanted to build things that matter. My first company was Zip2. We were helping newspapers get online. I slept in the office and showered at a public gym. There was no backup plan. Failure wasn't an option. 4 years later, we sold the company. Suddenly, I was a millionaire. But money was never the goal. Next, I built an online banking company. People thought online payments were crazy. That company became PayPal. In 2002, PayPal was sold for $1.5 billion. I made about $180 million. That's when most people would retire. I did the opposite. I invested most of my money into SpaceX. People said private rockets were impossible. Our first rocket launch failed. The second failed. The third failed. We were almost bankrupt. I had money for one final launch. If it failed, everything was over. But the fourth launch succeeded. That changed everything. At the same time, I was working on Tesla. Electric cars were considered slow or boring. Tesla nearly collapsed in 2008. I had to split my last money between Tesla and space. I was sleeping in factories, working in 100-hour weeks. I almost lost everything. But quitting wasn't an option. If something is important enough, you do it. Even if the odds are against you. Fear is temporary, regret is permanent. I think long-term, 10 years, 20 years, 50 years. I believe humanity must become multiplanetary. That's why SpaceX is building rockets to reach Mars. I believe in sustainable energy. That's why Tesla exists. Innovation requires risk. I've been criticized many times. People called me crazy. People said it wouldn't work. But criticism is part of innovation. If no one thinks you're crazy, you're probably not thinking big enough. I work harder than most people expect. Not because I love working, but because I love building. Extraordinary results require extraordinary effort. Success is not about comfort. It's about conviction. You will fail. You will doubt yourself. But that's part of the process. The question is simple. How badly do you want it? Will you quit after 3 failures? Or will you launch the 4th rocket? Your future depends on that decision. Think bigger. Work harder. Take calculated risks. Build something meaningful. And never let fear decide your destiny. I'm Elon Musk, and this was only the beginning. See you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I will give you step-by-step guide how to become successful in your life. Goodbye, guys.